Hi, I'm Kevin, and in this video, I am going to show a three-part Make.com automation that I made with specifically coaches and trainers in mind. Coaches and trainers who have a group of clients that they want to check in, say, once a week or twice a month, something like that, and fill out a form that they have to answer some questions, loads it onto something like a Google Sheets or other CRM. So you have all the information there. You can see who's checked in and who hasn't checked in, and even send reminders to them, to the people who have not checked in yet, and all automated. So this is the first part of the Make.com automation. This is the first scenario. And what it's going to do is it's going to grab a list of clients, and it's going to send emails to them saying, hey, it's time for your weekly update. The client list is going to look something like this: first name, last name, email, client since, coaching program, what status they are, these are all active, and the last time they have checked in. So this is a dummy list, no real email addresses here. But for today, for this live demo, I'm going to use my own name and email address so that I can actually show you how the email works and the forms work in real time. All right, so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to just go here and I'm going to run this, and it's going to grab that list and it's going to send an email to, well, me, and it's going to come into this label here in my Google, in my Gmail folder. All right, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's run this. So it's, again, just grabbing one name, processing it, and then sending an email to me. Let's go take a look at that email. All right, here it is. Time for your weekly check-in. So it's very basic. It's time for your weekly check-in, and submit your weekly update. So what this link is, what it goes to is a form, a type form that has a bunch of questions about their week, their wins, their losses. And let me show you the one I've already set up here. Here we go. All right, so first name, last name, email address. My top win this week was a skill. This is a drop-down menu. Strength, skill, weight, endurance, or stamina diet. For me, my big win this week was a skill. And specifically, I held an elbow lever for 8 seconds. True story. I've been practicing that. It's really hard, but I'm getting used to it. The balance is hard. Okay, next. What challenges or obstacles came up? For me, this is a pull-down list. For me, it was an injury. I hurt my shoulder. So please explain here. My shoulder is a bit sore. It's more than a bit sore, but okay. What support or guidance would be most helpful right now? How to weight train with a sore shoulder? And finally, two more things. What are your top 1 to 3 priorities for next week to practice calisthenics 3 times? All right, and then finally, how are you feeling about your progress overall? This also is a drop-down menu. I have chosen 5. Now, before I go ahead and submit that, I'm going to go to the second scenario, the second part of the automation in Make.com, which is going to grab that information and load it onto this Google Sheet here. Check-in date, it could be today, first name, last name, email address, their top win, the details, the biggest challenge, challenge details, support needed, goals for next week, and progress feeling is all going to appear here. All right, so what I'm going to do is go back here. I'm going to run this, and what it's doing now is it's just waiting for the signal to come in from Typeform. So I shall go back here, if I can find the one that I just started here. There we go, and I'm going to submit this. All right, thanks for checking in. Your update has been submitted. So let's go back to the automation. You can see it's already run. We got all these ones up here, which means that it has run. So what we're going to do is check. Let's check this first, and we can see everything came in. Today's date, the 29th, my name, my email address, and all that information that was from the form. Okay. Another thing that it did is on the, this again is the client list. It changed my 1222 to 1229. So I have now checked in officially. So since this is for coaching and we want to be strict, I've created a third scenario, which you can schedule just like the first one. The first and third can be scheduled. And what will happen is, say once a week, after sorry, not once a week. You could do it 2, 3, 4 times subsequent to the day that you have everybody check in, that you send out the form. And it's going to look at the Google Sheet, and it's going to look for who has not submitted their form yet, who has not checked in yet. And we have filters that it can decide very specifically these people. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go back to this sheet. Now I'm going to take out, let's just change this to the 22nd. Okay. So I checked in last week, but I have not checked in this week. So this is going to check that list. It's going to say, he hasn't checked in yet since yesterday. You can make it 48 hours, give him 48 hours. And then it's going to send a reminder email. And it's going to go back to that same email box that I showed you just for convenience. So let's go ahead and run this once. Okay, and let's go to the folder. And let's refresh this, and there we go. Hi, Kevin. I noticed we haven't received your weekly check-in. Okay, and then a link again to the form. And you can have this run, every day if you like. So if this is something you think might help your coaching or training business, leave a comment down below. Thanks for watching.